Hi everyone, it's Olivia from Girlybunches, and in this week's video I'm going to show you how to make this really cute crochet trim. As you can see, I've turned it into a little bracelet for myself, and I've made it in this big chunky yarn, but there is nothing to stop you from making it in any kind of yarn, and I think a cotton would be really lovely in this, but I've done it in this lovely chunky cotton so that yarn so that you can see what I've done. But as you can see, it's quite fascinating to look at. It's so simple to make, and you could make this to go around cuffs of cardigans, shirts, blouses that you've made, or bags, or anything for your projects, your scrapbooking projects or whatever. This is such a great little stitch to do, and it's really simple, so I'm going to show you how I did this. Okay, so if we have a look at what we've got here, as you can see, it's just a group of trebles and another treble, and it just sort of repeats. It's the same pattern, but the group swaps from side to side, and it's so simple to do, and it gives a really nice effect. If I put it against this white, I don't think that doesn't really help, does it? If I hold it up, you can see the holes through it, so it will just look lovely on a project of anything, I think, and also turns into a great bracelet. Okay, so I'm going to take my yarn. I'm just using some double knit yarn here, like I said, so you could see what I was doing, and my trusty 4mm hook, and I'm just going to do the magic loop to start off with. And if you don't know how to do that, I've put a link in the description box down below where I discuss that further. And I'm just going to do my slip stitch there. Okay, so to start this off, we're going to do 3 chains, and that's to replace the first treble. Remember, I'm British, so I call that a treble, but you may know that as a double crochet. So there's our first treble. Sorry about the noise outside. And I'm just going to do 2 more trebles into the magic loop, like that. Then I'm going to chain 1 and do 1 more treble into that same loop. So there we go, we've got our first sort of 3 trebles, a chain space, and 1 more treble. So now I'm ready to take my hook out, and I can just pull that loop up, and that makes that a nice tight bottom. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to turn it around. So now, instead of having that 1 treble on the left hand side, it's now on the right hand side. I'm going to do 1 slip stitch into that chain space, and then I'm going to repeat the pattern. So I'm going to chain 3 to replace the first treble. I'm going to do 2 more trebles into that same 1 chain space. Then I'm going to do 1 chain and then 1 more treble into that same space, like so. And I'm going to turn the work around again. So 1 slip stitch into the chain space and repeat. So that's 3 chains to replace the first treble, 2 more trebles into that chain space, 1 chain, and then 1 more treble into that same space. And that is all you have to do, and you just keep going until you've made that as long as you want it to be. So 1 more time, you turn the work around, you do a slip stitch into the chain space, 3 chains, 2 trebles into the same space, 1 chain, and 1 more treble. And that is all there is to it, and that's so simple to do. I said it was simple, didn't I? But how pretty is that? And you can, like I say, do that in a cotton, you could do it in chunkier yarns, you could even maybe do a picot at the top of your first train, 3 chains, just to give it like a little pimple edge. And do whatever you like with it. It's so simple, so versatile, and I think it looks really cute. So there you go, really super quick video. I really hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed it enough to maybe subscribe, give me a thumbs up. I would love that if you did. And I shall be back next week in my other video. Bye!